tangerines, dealing a masseuse, then inspire the youth. If it's best for the, then let's call it a truce. My chains get tangled, these be hateful. My mama's still praying.
We got Mike and we got Jesse. Take it easy on them, okay?
So I'm trying to get like your standing drill moves in place, sizing up. Action. Action.
Take one, float around, catch.
Coming into Miami, Florida, that's the destination for the Grizzlies. Length is always a factor with a front court like this one. Valanciunas and Jackson, they're ready to rock as they prepare to bring victory. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, thank you, David. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Melton in at the 2. And for the Heat, Bjelica is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then Dragic is checked in for Miami. Memphis also making some changes. AI comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Kyle Anderson in for Brooks. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got AI. He's out there with Anderson. Jackson is out there with Morant, and it's Melton in at the 2 guard. 1:46 left here in the second. Adebayo passes to Butler. That 3 off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
And the rejection by Jackson. And they're moving it up. Again, Memphis.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Dragic finds Oladipo. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Again, the miss by the Heat. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Inside, Grant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
A different look for Miami. Achua comes in for Bjelica. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Victor Oladipo.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Dragic against Anderson. To halt the run. The rebound by Anderson. Memphis is gone 2 for 5 from three-point land.
Oh! As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And here is Butler. A 32-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Gets it off. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Memphis. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different. With some changes, Achua, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Tyler Hero. And it's Dragic in for Oladipo. Melton passes to Allen. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Melton. He has 7. Down low. Here's AI. Back to Anderson. 3 on the clock. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Butler. Nunn kicks to Adebayo. Butler with the ball. Fires from deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Memphis out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Heat, the backcourt, Dragic and Butler. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Alcala in at the 3.
You cannot allow Butler to get anywhere near the rim because why? He will slam it.
Knocked loose. And here comes Ariza, leading the fast break. Here's Dragic. Excellent D that time from Jones. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. Here's AI, and AI throws it down.
Sky high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
Heat shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Dragic kicks to Butler. And now it's Allen running. Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad.
Going with the whole new group on the floor. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. AI has checked in. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Nunn against Allen. To the paint. It's stolen by Adebayo.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he knocks down the first one. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Chalk up 2 there.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Dedmon kicks to Ariza. Pass to Iguodala. Pass to Dedmon. Pocket 6. No good with the triple. Now here's Jones. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks.
Came home doing the hour. She only came home because Vamos. Staying on my money, I'm taller than 2 Chainz. 300,000, I spent that on 2 rings. She know old body Mustang.
Catch, set, go up. These rims are not super forgiving, but like he makes it look easy.
So triple threat to start and do whatever you do in game. The Luka flare.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on DA.
Kevin, thanks.
DA, thanks a lot. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Wright and Levine team up in the backcourt. Vucevic is out there with Markkanen. And it's Williams at the 3. And for Memphis.
And one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Boy, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. AI is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Bart comes in for Jackson. Cobb's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Allen subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Satoransky the pass to Vucevic. The shot will not fall. Excellent D from AI.
And of course, we know the history between Cobb and Junior. These two seem to have their fates intertwined. They're always going to be connected.
And Greg, now the 2 rookies are playing for the same side. They've been competitive for so long, so it's nice to see them join forces. Back to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
AI left side. And AI throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. They break it out, 5 on 3. Here's Cobb, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Cobb's got 5 points so far.
This team knows to feed Cobb every chance they get. He's just so reliable.
And so it's Memphis in control with. And recently we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team.
You know, we should have energy and we should be outplaying the other team.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit to coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. Daniel Tice out there with Vucevic, and it's Aminu in at the 3 spot. And Satoransky kicks to Levine. Lets it fly. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 16 points for him.
Well, at 6'7", Satoransky is a huge combo guard with the ability to quickly identify wide open teammates.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Williams comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu, and it's White in for Satoransky. Clark dishes to AI. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. AI's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another. And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the 3-point shooting.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Allen against Levine. Allen passes to Cobb. Morant scanning the floor. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 8. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Morant against White. Now, here's Cobb. He's guarded closely, and AI throws it down.
Good eye from Cobb, spotting the wide-open man, sets it up perfectly with that pass.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 9 points, and the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player.
So it's Memphis holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of the for Memphis. AI is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Cobb in for Brooks. Chicago also making some changes. Daniel Tice comes in for Markkanen. And Satoransky is subbed in for White. AI is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Morant. Then there's Cobb. And it's Melton in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
That's how you convert through contact. Cobb simply doesn't believe in backing down.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Anderson's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Vucevic. Free throw drops in for Cobb. And a look at the #1 overall pick in the draft, Hendrix Cobb, an incredible athlete who has the potential to be a game changer for this team.
Born in New Jersey but grew up in Louisiana, Cobb has been used to the spotlight for a long time. He has all the tools to be a superstar in short order.
And it's AI missing. Bulls trail by 10. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Morant finds Anderson. Three-pointer, and Morant gets it to go on the assist by Cobb. Cobb's got his 3rd assist on the night, and Chicago shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Morant against Satoransky. Tice, and that one good. Tice has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. Anderson passes to Cobb. To the inside. A nice shot by AI. AI's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
That one goes in.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Anderson outside. The 3 from Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Pass to Young. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. Chicago. And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
You know Ja Morant is such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity makes for some tough matchups. You got to just have a sense of calm at the line. He has it here, and he just put the game to bed.
Williams' shot is off. It's stolen by Vucevic. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
My wrist stay wetter than a tub. I be walking around looking like I'm a young in the club. Mad that it show love. Mad that it cash money be doing too much. Red bottoms with my Mike and Mary jeans. Money on me, bust another scene. It's a Balmain belt, it look like a king with a. I remember when I ain't had no bread in my account. Now it's like I done lost kind of the amount. Now the crib got a view with a pool. Like Ferrari in a can without a roof. All this money always on me like it's glue. Money always on me like a tattoo. Bust another scene. It's a Balmain belt.